Yeah, she's got some nice long hair, and you know that she's a bad chick. All the boys stare, can't help it, it's a habit. Clothes that she wears, short skirt and a jacket. I just wanna get her all alone on a mattress. I just wanna have it, I just gotta have it. Rumors all around say her body is fantastic. All natural, not a piece of fur is plastic. Head to her toes, yeah, they say that she's a latch. Yeah, those whispers all around say she has a reputation. Don't believe it till I see it, so I want a demonstration. And I've always learned it better with a hands-on education. So I need a private session if you get what I am saying. And they say that she's not easy, no, she's really complicated, but that only makes it better, and it's got me so fixated. And I'm not the type to wait around, I've never hesitated, but she's got me captivated, so the game, I'm gonna play it, yeah. She's got a body like a coke thing, she likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely, I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a coke thing, she likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely, I want that body, baby, show me. I heard you look good when you're undressed. I heard you like to get away. I heard you like to stay out late. I heard you had a couple boyfriends. I heard they didn't treat you right. I heard you're hated by your girlfriends, cause all the guys want you tonight. Yeah, they say she's too hot, they say she's too cold. Where she came from, nobody really knows. They say she looks young, but say she acts old. From everything I've heard, she gets out of control. And all the boys say she was sent from the heavens, but I'm not too sure that this girl is a blessing. She's got the devil's eyes, and they'll cut you like a weapon. She's stuck in my mind like a bad obsession. Got bad intentions. She's got a body like a coke thing, she likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely, I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a coke thing, she likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely, I want that body, baby, show me. Yeah, let's go. I ain't the first with the curse, with the thirst that I wanna be better, not worse, man, it hurts. I'm on this earth with my words, and I put them all together, insert, cause I wanna have worth. Working hella hard till they put me in the dirt. Gonna go far, man, listen to my words. Gonna be a star, man, life's like a blur. When you're working this hard till you get what you deserve. Yeah, I ain't taking a backseat, I'm passing anybody else who is rapping. I'm nasty, ain't nobody able to catch me. They gasping, they cannot compare, they can't match me. I'm at half speed, I got your girl and she laughing and dancing, hanging on my butt, she asking to crash with me, smash with me. She savage, she wants cash money, and she knows that I live lavishly. I wanna live, I'm cold inside. Give all I have just to feel alive. I fight to live, I fight to strive. One day I'll have what I want. I want the whole world in the palm of my hand. I got a plan, I'm the man. Now I'm teaching the game, a veteran, better than anybody else who tests me. I'm ready, looking in my hand and it's steady. I'm trending, ascending and blending, lyrical bending. Now I'm spreading and getting my name out now. Yeah, they hearing me laugh. All the crowds repping the sound. I'm hitting the ground, running, up and coming. Ain't nothing, yeah, rookie of the year. I'ma keep it 100, cold-blooded, no budget. From nothing to something, I ain't bluffing. I got a full hand and a full plan. I ain't gonna stop till I'm at the top, man. Every single drop got me feeling awesome. I'm about to pop, started from the bottom, yeah. I wanna live, I'm cold inside. Give all I have just to feel alive. I fight to live, I fight to strive. One day I'll have what I want in life. Yeah, let's get it. It's you against the world, better figure out fast who the hell you could trust if you wanna make it past all the fakes and the lust. Better figure out fast. Nah, this ain't what you want, you don't want it that bad. Can you give up all your stuff? Pay attention to the facts and forget the media. Figure out your own path. Can you figure out love, or do you feel wrath? Can you hone that feeling and create an impact? Go get it, if you want it, go get it. Get with it, ain't nobody gon' give it your ticket. Gonna take a quick minute, don't quit it. Figure out your own limit, life is a test. The best make progress, figure out what is next and carve a path. Yes, no, they never second guess. Take a chance, no regret. If you wanna take a breath, give your blood and your sweat on. When everything just breaks from all of your mistakes, don't let yourself feel down. Don't let yourself just drown. Only when you've lost everything are you free to do anything. Only when you've lost everything are you free to do anything. Only when you've lost everything are you free to do anything. And then when you lost everything you lose the chance. And when everything is gone and you're feeling all alone, don't let life get you down. You could figure it out. And when everything is gone and you're feeling all alone, don't let life get you down. You could figure it out. I'm a sick nut, I like a quick buck. Wanna know what? I'm about to blow up. Caffeine in my cup, not lean in the blood. On the scene like a flood, and I've been through the mud. No, I can't get enough, like a challenge, make it tough. No, it's not a bluff, cause I live for this stuff. And I take off the gloves just to break on my knucks. When I'm down on my luck, pick myself back up. Heavy hitter, and you know I'm not a quitter. No beginner, gonna be a steady winner. Maybe sinner, every time I rhyme is killer. What's a dinner? About to be the breadwinner. No cake, cause it's not my birthday. It's a work day, every day's a Thursday. Man, I'm thirsty for the grind and wordplay. You can't hurt me, cause I already hurt me. When everything just breaks from all of your mistakes, don't let yourself feel down. Don't let yourself just drown. When you've lost everything, are you free to do anything? Only when you've lost everything, are you free to do anything? Only when you've lost everything, are you free to do anything? And then when you lost everything, you lose the chance. And when everything is gone and you're feeling all alone, don't let life get you down. You could figure it out. And when everything is gone and you're feeling all alone, don't let life get you down. You could figure it out.
one step ahead of ourselves. Good evening, everyone. This is Rolling Swarm, remembering just in the nick of time to make sure that he was not still muted. Welcome back for more top 4 action on the Asia server. Promises to be one hell of a day. We've got the lower bracket semi-finals, best of 7, and that's going to be E7 versus Lowe. That's the match we're seeing now. And the winner of this match will go through to the lower bracket upper finals. They'll face tnmn. The winner of that match, of course, going to join Feast in the grand finals of the Asia server top 4. That match playing out same time tomorrow. There's so much on the line here. Every game, every match is a knockout, and no more second chances for anybody here. It is do or die the whole way through. Great to see so many awesome people in chat. We've got Hamish, the Ham, the Shell Magnets, Skills, Kerfuffles, Professor Snape, Daniel Sevic, Maddox, 07 Maddox from the Feast Clan, Red Werewolf 1976. And there's some more people further up. The Tingos. Tingos is here. Colin, DWO3. Super hyped to have you guys here. I think most people will be over on Ammonet's stream. We can actually see Ammonet down here streaming, but it doesn't matter. I am pumped. I got 19 hours sleep yesterday. I am so recharged. You wouldn't believe it. I feel great. Let's put it like that. We've got 2 minutes to go. Definitely not muted, which is good. I've got a little, just before we get started, we've got 2 minutes to go. I've got a little bit of a surprise for you. Everyone else in the house is out at the moment, which means, in theory, if we do this... Oh, no, he's not there. Damn it, Rogue. Rogue, where are you? Oh, we'll grab him later. Anyways, he should be there. It probably means that he's up to no good somewhere in the house. But this is less of my dog, more of more of the important streams. Lowe versus E7. I still think Spotify is a little bit too loud. Thanks, as always, to Nefex for the copyright-free music. The link to their Discord channel is in the video description. No, not their Discord, their Spotify page. The link to my Discord channel is in the video description. The link to their Spotify is there as well. 1.5 minutes. It's Lowe versus E7. E7 squeezing into the top 4 following the disqualification of ICT for reasons Wargaming have not yet made publicly known. I don't think they ever will. Lowe versus E7. E7 losing to Feast, Lowe losing to tnmn. They played one game on Thursday. This is their both teams' second match, second series in the top 4. The first map is going to be Black Goldville. Now, just to reiterate, if you're here for the containers, you're in the wrong place. Hopefully, though, because it's on Ammonet's, the containers on Ammonet's stream, you should know what we're going to do. We don't really have enough time to cover it at the moment, but 44 seconds. Let's just quickly flick over here. If you are for the containers, my channel's the wrong place to be. You need to go to www.whatblitz.asia. This is the portal. Make sure that you're logged in. Go to the tournaments tab. Click on the professionals tournament. And then click on this, making sure you're logged in. And that's how you can earn those amazing season containers. Now, we're going in 15 seconds. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm very excited. And let's just get up to date on the chat. So, Lowe versus E7 fighting to stay in the top 4. It's going to be a very, very tough run for both of these teams. They'll have to win here, they'll have to win against tnmn, and then they'll have to win against Feast if they want to be Asia servers representatives at the offline finals in Minsk. Lowe versus E7. It's Lowe, red team South Spawn, E7, blue team North Spawn. Lowe with a Batchat FE215B, Foch, double IS4, 140 and a 113. It's quite a nice lineup they've got going. And we are here following Skywalker in the Batchat 25T Musketeer. Now E7, 30B, double FE215B, double Foch, double 140. Both teams relatively well aligned. An extra Foch on the board for E7. That is worth bearing in mind. And there we go. Just having a look, well, E7 with a very aggressive early cap. Rapunzel, also worth noting that E7 have got Disney princess and Disney character names Mulan, Ariel, Elsa, Merida, not sure who that is, Cinderella, Olaf, and Rapunzel. Mad points in the bag for me for that, but Lowe, they've taken the information given to them. Skywalker in the Bachelor 25T is capping B, and the 113, the Chinese heavy, very fast in a straight line. He's gone and backed up the team as they've capped C. Now Lowe can afford to fall back into defensive positions. They've got B and C. Banana Fish, Graphite Camel on the 140 doing a really good job of holding this flank. Skywalker backing them up. Lowe don't have a lot of map control over where Cinderella is. Cinderella in the Foch 155 Destroyer locking in that cap. Now Mulan's taking a little bit of damage. Lowe with very solid map control over their spawn. However, E7, sorry, not Feast. E7 will be pushing in through their spawn. Cinderella, Merida, and Rapunzel will be looking to get an angle in here. And Lowe are actually missing information. I don't know how well they're going to be able to defend this. Sky AFKer is in a good position to spot. He might take some damage though. Relatively exposed out here and isolated. He does have Nightmare in the 113 in for support. Happy Kiwi just confirming, or at least pointing out, Lowe is China team. So there are some questions being asked about the validity of them to represent the Asia server region, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. E7 though are recapping B. They're doing a really good job. 3 tanks in. Ariel's taking some damage, but Rapunzel and Olaf capping B. That'll switch the cap pressure on its head. Lowe do have a nice cap lead, but Nightmare and Skywalker taking some damage. Lowe have to retaliate. Cinderella and Merida, the double Foch 155, is getting in some good crossfire. Now Olaf holding the slope. The 140 might struggle to play out of here. Certainly it doesn't have the 6 degrees of gun depression, won't be enough. Rapunzel getting pushed on by Super ZH1. Pushing out and across. E7 are very far behind in hit point stakes. Rapunzel might be going down here. Totally out of position. Super ZH1's got a nice line. Rapunzel will be going down. Rapunzel in isolation. Looks like Banana Fish can pick up the kill. Not before Rapunzel gets another shot in. Banana Fish getting the first gun down. But E7 are making a push. They're going to try and cap off C. But A and B are going for Lowe. Lowe are in control of this game at the moment. They've got a significant 2-gun advantage. Hit points also in their favor, as are the cap points, although they've just lost the Banana Fish. Mulan in trouble. Super ZH1 looking for another high roll with HE. Picks it up. But Mulan is able to finish off. Listen, it's a 3-on-4, but the cap points and cap control really favoring Lowe. E7 have got a lot of work to bring this back, but I don't think Olaf is going to survive the ram kill from JTFK. And Cinderella has to come in. Merida takes down Nightmare. It's a double Foch for E7, but they're really quite far behind. Skywalker will be able to clap Cinderella. One shot in the bag. Cinderella will get pushed on by Super ZH1. 1 kill will do it here. Potentially. Oh, Lowe doesn't get it! An amazing shot from Cinderella taking down Super ZH1. And E7 coming in. Oh, it's this side. Coming in at the last moment, my green screen. Slightly out of position. Oh my goodness me. I didn't think they could do it. I didn't think they could do it. But they did. That's incredible. That is absolutely incredible. E7. Whew, in the final moments. Flipping the cap points on their head. And we've got Ian's 10 Destroyer. Good to see you, buddy. And the Happy Kiwi, of course. Russell Sanderson. Moist. Amp Coil. Blazy. Scout Alu. Wonderful. Crazier Ezami. Skills. Aha. There you go, Skills. Happy random Saturday. Going back into Black Goldville now. We will be swapping the spawns. I won't bring up the minimap. I'll do the minimap on Strat Sketch for the next one. We've got a minute to go. E7 Dropping the Foch tanks, bringing in a WZ-113 GFT. I don't think we've seen that. We have actually, no, that's not true. We've seen that used on this map previously, but I think it was on the NA server. So really interesting to see that tank for the second time on the same map being used. Elsa and the Rapunzel in what IS-4s, Olaf in the 140, Ariel in the back chat. Lowe keeping Skywalker in the back chat. Sky AFK are having some connection problems. They do have Renaissance CN there. They brought Renaissance CN. Sky AFK is having some trouble with the connection, it seems. We're ready. E7 leading Lowe 1-0. Now it's going to be first and listen in IS4s for Lowe. Nightmare back in the 113. Skywalker in the back chat. JTFK in the Foch again. Wow. Sea Dragons here. Good stuff. Okay. It looks like the mic's working okay. Skywalker. Now let's see. Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay, mic check. Okay. I hope that I fixed the microphone. If there are any issues, please do let me know in chat. I'm really sorry there's a 5-minute delay, so it proves to be a real pain in the backside when it doesn't work. So I apologize for that last game. Martin Prince, Aman Badir, Amcoil saying it's okay. Well, we're back to 1. I didn't actually catch the game because I was too busy faffing around with my system settings, which of course is exactly what we're looking for. Okay. Let's see. Okay. We seem to be good. We're going into Castilla now. I will get the briefing up for between the next round. Huge apologies for the technical issues that we're having. Believe me, it bugs me more than it bugs you. Now E7 versus Lowe. Lowe turning it round, winning the spawn swap on Black Goldville. You probably saw more of it than I did. E7 versus Lowe going into Castilla now. Will be good to see. Will be good to see how everything works. Here, let me just type in chat then. Low red team south spawn up against E7 blue team north spawn. Low. Well, Skywalker back in the bat chat, seems to be their bat chat main. Nightmare in the T22 out of the 113. JTFK in a 268. Super ZH1 215B. First Banana in the IS4. Renaissance FB215B. Interesting move. Listen, the Bronze Warrior WZ113 making his way for this ramp. Great position for the hold down Chinese WZ113 heavy. First Banana Fish taking some damage, but Cinderella potentially massively out of position. The VK7201 K trying to get a reload in. Will struggle to engage the bat chat here. Does have support. Rapunzel. Skywalker getting lit up. E7 are going to have to do a job. Olaf, Elsa, and Ariel with Mulan coming in for support. Well, E7, they've capped off A. They're making their way back quite quickly. Merida potentially having shots all the way from the backfield over here. Hit points falling off the Low team. And yeah, Cinderella's really in trouble. However, they have taken down first Banana Fish. Nightmare. Oh, Skywalker getting caught out in the open. Clapped by Mulan. Nightmare finishing off Cinderella. But Lowe are really out of position. You can see Nightmare is kind of trapped here. Can't fall back. Will struggle to engage Rapunzel. Just keeping you guys on your toes in chat. Low down by several guns. Now listen, getting really caught out of position by Mulan, and it looks like Elsa's going to come in for a ram kill. Fantastic stuff. Fantastic stuff. Low really caught out this time. I think they just committed too many guns to the Castilla area. And Renaissance going down. Now, Super ZH1 might have the best of Rapunzel. Looking to get a final shot in, but the crossfire is real. E7, fantastic position. And Ariel with the kill. Last tank standing is JTFK in the 268. There's nothing JTFK can do here. And Mulan trying to get in some ram damage, only taking damage themselves, but Aerial again in for the second kill in quick succession. And E7 dominant there, a 7-1 victory. Lots of HP on the table for them. 14.8k against 9.4. I'm just going to chat to you. So, huge game for E7, looking dominant. Lowe, really no answer to that one. If we jump over to Strat Sketch, now that we've got our stuff together, Lowe overcommitting on this flank, good positioning with Listen in the 1-1-3, but really struggling to get guns into effective positions. Too many tanks here caught out of position. E7 double team did a really good job of holding here. They had the IS-4 and the VK-72 okay, just doing fantastic stuff here. Really holding this line. E7 capping A, then rotating their forces, getting a dominant crossfire coming in from the city as well, with a 268 farming in the backfield at range. Superb trading, only losing one gay. That was the VK-7202K. He went down here, but Lowe committed too many guns to trying to push this flank, and it just wasn't happening. It wasn't on, and ultimately it cost them a lot. Thank you guys for the support. Yeah, the mic issues are the bane of my life. It's in Malta, we have a lot of humidity and dust, and so connectivity issues can be, especially on sound, can be a real pain. A real pain. But E7 leading Lowe 2-1. It is a best of 7, so the teams need to pick up 4 victories to win it. Lowe has still got a long way to go to bring this one back. Oh, thank you, Professor Snape. A solid avatar right there on the on the YouTube. Aerial doesn't have camo. I don't believe it. There's no way. There's no way. Oh, it does have. They do have camo. It just is disgusting. Rolling, letting his feelings be known. E7 bringing another WZ113 GFT back into the game. Let's move the cables round so they're not in the way. And the Chinese TD doing a little bit of mountaineering, double 140s. That's Olaf and Aerial controlling B. E7 not controlling the Castilla. That could be an error. There's no one there to give Skywalker a run for their money. And this is a bold move. Elsa, Merida, and Rapunzel spotted no one. Well, see, E7 have lost control of the Castilla, but Lowe have got no one in that corner there, and that has freed up E7 to get a dominant position. A really dominant position over the C-cap. Mulan will set up into a really nice spotting position. They'll be insulated by Rapunzel in the IS-4, Elsa and Merida on the slope in the FP215Bs. Merida pushing up a little bit too eagerly, and so is Rapunzel. Lots of spots coming in. First banana fish is identified. Now, Renaissance is going into the position they should have been in long before in the Batchat 25T. And Lowe, well, Lowe have got A. Really nice to see that. But now they need to hold on to this part of the map. And Skywalker, well, uncontested for the moment on here. And look, you can see E7 without control of the Castilla opening themselves up to a world of crossfire. E7 are bleeding hit points at a rate of knots. They've lost Rapunzel. Ariel's in trouble, as is Olaf. They really will struggle to engage. Cinderella teeing up for a big shot. Doesn't connect. Olaf and Aerial really in trouble. Aerial might not be able to survive this one. Not least of all because they are at risk of drowning here. Need to get up out of the water. Think that's them safe, but listens in the... Oh my goodness me. JTFK. Elsa. Merida's gone down. Elsa is in trouble. The IS-4 will hold them there. I think first Banana Fish. No, Nightmare picks up the kill. Lowe are all over this game. Really are. There's 2 tanks left for E7. E7, well, they were dominant in the last game, but they've been dominated in this one. E7's critical error of not controlling the Castilla gave Lowe the crossfire that they needed. Also, Lowe did get the Batchat, the What Renaissance, into that corner. E7 just pins it in the middle. They had position on, they had a dominant position, a really dominant position in the city, but no support to deny the crossfire, and JTFK mops it up. And that was a really good performance by Lowe. 15 to 8.3 damage in the favor of Lowe, not losing a single gun, all of their tanks operating effectively. E7 really just a bad strategy all round. And if we can just bring this up, basically E7, they didn't get anyone on the Castilla. They had the Foch here, but they didn't control this area. They had all of their tanks central here. Lowe had control of the Castilla. The STB capped A, then the STB came up here, crossfire, no one threatening him from this side, so he was able to operate pretty much undisturbed, getting crossfire into the heavy and medium tanks the E7 had in the city. Renaissance in the Batchat was able to then get this, so basically the city had numbers against him down the middle and crossfire coming in from the left and right, and there's nothing, even the best teams, if you put yourself in that huge disadvantage position, there's nothing you can do. You need awareness and control of the flanks, and that is something that Lowe were able. Basically, as soon as Lowe realized that E7 had all of their tanks in the middle, they were like, "Okay, we'll take those flanks instead of you. Thanks very much." And Lowe doing a superb job of bringing it back now to 2-2. Next map is going to be Rockfield. The teams have gone 1-1 so far on each map. E7 leading so far, scoring first on each map. If they can keep that going through to the tiebreakers, that would be okay for them. But of course they don't want it to go through to a tiebreaker. No one wants to be putting all the pressure on one game at the end of a best-of-7 series. 3 more games to play. Maximum. Let's put that into perspective. E7 versus Lowe. The team that wins this one will have match point, will have a significant advantage in their favor in terms of the sports psychology aspects. Now, we've got our Renaissance in the Batchat here. Skywalker's dropped into a Leopard 1. Lowe, red team, Northspawn with a very, very fragile lineup. Batchat and a Leopard 1. Supported by a Super ZH1 in the FE215B. There's a Foch 155, double IS4 and a T22. That's, listen, the T22 uncatchable. This OP Russian collectible medium tier 10. It's not been as dominant as I thought it would have been, but it's really doing the business. E7, Mulan in the IS7. Haven't seen an IS7 used in quite a while. Hull down, not going into B, but keeping eyes there. E7 quick capping C. They've got double E50Ms, triple 140s, and a Foch 155. E7 with a very, very rapid lineup. 1 heavy, 1 TD, and 5 mediums. But the E50Ms, we got stuck on a radio tower. You look at that. The E50Ms, Cheesy and Merida, can do a really good job of kind of operating as Medivis or Heavyums, depending on which way you want to call it. And the E50M, great in a brawl, very powerful German tank, good gun handling, really suits this kind of map where you can get these standoff sniper positions. Renaissance taking a big beating. The Batchat 25T regretting all of their life choices in the last 10 seconds, losing about 1,000 HP, I believe. Really suffering. Now Unspotted pulling back, trying to get spots in. Cheesy taking some fire. Hit points still in the favor of Lowe. The innate HP advantage they've got by just bringing some slightly heavier tanks, slightly more heavy tanks to the game, has really put them in a good kind of stead to begin with. They're still leading by about 1,000 HP. Now Lowe, what kind of options do they have open to them? They are behind on caps. Mulan's cap B at some point. I have no idea how they got away with that. Lowe must have seen that. We didn't. Now Lowe, they're behind on caps. They're also behind on H... Oh no. They're leading on HP by a little bit. E7 have done a good job of closing it. Nightmare taking some fire, taking another hit from Mulan. E7 are in a wonderful position to hold. Lowe are going to have to do a lot of work to bring this one back. And there's 200 cap points left to go. That will go pretty quickly. Banana Fish will make a push in for B, supported by JTFK. I don't know if this is a good idea because there's lots of guns. They've got the... oh, wow, great play. Lowe providing Banana Fish with cover. Banana Fish will now be dueling Mulan. Mulan gets the reset on B. JTFK has gone down to Merida. It's a gun advantage for E7. They're looking at 60 cap points to go. E7 don't need to recap B. They can actually just hold as is, and the C cap will do all the work for them. Mulan getting a bounce, pulling out a shot. B has been counter-capped. Lowe have to push in. There's 30 cap points on the table for E7. E7 are doing a really good job. They just have to keep their guns in the game. Elsa's taking some fire. Elsa might be able to shut it down here with a kill on Skywalker. That's game for E7. E7 now leading Lowe 3-2. Match points. Lowe could be going out in 4th place. Woo. Hot stuff. E7 shutting down JTFK, Skywalker, Mulan doing a fantastic job in the IS-7 of capping B. Really critical in terms of ramping up the cap pressure. Really, that was a good game for E7. Quick capping on C. Now, where's Rockfield gone? Someone show me where's the Rockfield map. There it is. If we just bring in Strat Sketch. Basically, a minute to go. We're going back into Rockfield. It's now match point to E7. E7 are in a good position to take this. They had a quick cap on C. The IS-7 playing here from the North Spawn under B, keeping B spotted. 5 mediums. They took advantage of that speed. Of the kind of maneuverability their team had. Got C quickly. The E50M's coming down here, sniping. The Foch, not sure, the Foch was kind of playing around here, getting in some good shots. They controlled the cap pressure. They pulled back the HP advantage Lowe brought to the table based on the tank composition that Lowe had. A couple of extra heavy tanks. And they forced Lowe, with the double cap pressure from C and B, they forced Lowe to come down. It cost them JTFK, even the Foch, and also the IS-4 was in trouble here as well. Lowe did manage to get this cap, but already the cap points are so far in the favor of E7. Losing JTFK up here was a big loss. And then we lost, I think it was Skywalker. Went down over here, and that was the game in the bag for E7. 2 kills and a significant control of the cap pressure through 2 caps to 1. Now, back into Rockfield spawns. Will swap. Lowe will play... I think Lowe are playing from the north this time. We'll have to see. No, Lowe are playing from the south. That means E7's Mulan actually got a cross B in the last game. Very interesting to see that. Lowe, couple of changes. They're bringing JTFK a T110E3, Listens back in the T22, Skywalker in the SDV1 Adamant. Now, E7 have really changed the lineup. No mediums at all. Double FV215B, double Foch, double IS-4. They're going for a much heavier approach. Renaissance in the back chat again, taking an aggressive spot position. This position actually be the spot that I typically go to in most tanks in a public match. Low red team, south spawn. Pulling back Renaissance, no spots going in. Cheesy's been spotted. Olaf keeping eyes on C. At some point, they're going to have to make a decision about where they want to go. Lowe and E7 both stacking aggressively on the A cap. Good lord, the speed of the camera is pretty rapid. Lowe with the T22, double IS-4 and an FV, backed up by the T110E3. Elsa and Banana Fish, double IS-4s, getting countercaps on. Elsa's looking for a shot into Listen, might be able to pick it up. No. C's on the go. Skywalker Renaissance looking to reset. This could be interesting. Skywalker might be about to come round. Olaf gets C. Now, Skywalker's been spotted. Skywalker's looking for Cinderella. Olaf's got 2 in the chamber. Renaissance doesn't get a shot in. Olaf's on the drum reload, pulling back, repositioning. Banana Fish now is being left to cap A. Elsa has pulled back away from A. That's an interesting choice by E7. Not sure why they gave up the cap there. They've only got a 50-point lead at the moment. If they had denied it a bit longer, they could have made it the gap bigger, which would have mean that 1 kill would have flipped it. At the moment, if Lowe pick up a gun from E7, that would be enough to turn the cap points on its head. Aerial will be the front line. Mulan playing reverse. Now Aerial has taken some damage. Hit points in the favor of E7 by about 700 points. Renaissance could have an option to reset C. Olaf is there covering. JTFK in the T123 in a good position. Graphite camo. Not defensive head-on, but has got the hard cover to the right to deny. So we're now in the very kind of the passive phase of the battle. Almost 3 minutes in. Cap advantage to E7. By 50 cap points, less than 1 kill's difference. Elsa taking a hit from Nightmare. Elsa coming in now. Banana Fish is pulled back. This is a good play by... Great shot by Elsa. A is being counter-capped. Banana Fish may have to rotate in. Will take some damage though. Nightmare looking for a reset with HE. Does get it. But the whole time Elsa's there will be the cap points ticking over in the favor of E7. That could work out quite well because Lowe haven't moved to pressure B. They might though consider counter-capping C, but we know that Olaf is there, 3 shots in the chamber, ready to cover it. E7's cap points ticking over ahead. Elsa and Banana Fish keeping the A cap neutral. And that means that Lowe, their cap points have stopped ticking over. Olaf taking a fire, gets one into Renaissance. Olaf is stopping the C cap, but E7 might have dropped the ball here. Now Skywalker and Renaissance have capped off A. E7, they've taken the gun advantage. Cheesy takes a hit. Banana Fish could be in trouble. Doesn't quite connect. Merida looking to... Oh, gun advantage. E7 taking the information, knowing that they have a 2, now 3 gun advantage, are pushing in, looking to burn Low down here on the upside flank. JTFK in the T133 shuts down Elsa, the IS4. Listen, doesn't go down to... Yes, Mulan sneaks in the shot just in time. JTFK providing overwatch fire. Has to get a big hit in. It's a low roll with HE into Olaf. Olaf, quite a lucky boy, picks up Super ZH1. E7, they're leading 6 guns to 4. They don't have the cap. They don't have any caps ticking over. They're playing pure damage game now. Merida's on a reload. Cinderella's gone down to JTFK. That T123 is having a key game. Merida will be going down to the STB1. Good play by Skywalker. Mulan looking in. Renaissance going down to Ariel. Now Skywalker's in trouble. Can they get out of here alive? I don't know if they can. They're down to a 1-shot. Olaf is down. It's a 3-on-3. Skywalker getting tracked. The T123 has to come in and start doing some damage. Cheesy's very low. The caps are in favor of Lowe. E7. Oh, JTFK doesn't connect. Nightmare has to get safe. Nightmare won't get safe. Now Aerial's right in front of the T110 E7. Why is Aerial going that way round? We don't know. Nightmare's gone down. Aerial's advancing for Skywalker. Skywalker's got to get out of there. B's getting capped by Mulan. Cheesy will dance around JTFK. It's a 3-on-2. Cheesy cannot die here. B's getting capped. Aerial picks up the kill on Skywalker. That's critical. And now it's 1 T110 E3 versus 3 guns from E7. Cheesy's hanging in there. JTFK might be going down to Cheesy. He's fired. And E7 take it. GG indeed. Woo. And that is much. That is E7 getting it in the bag. Wow. Absolutely phenomenal play. I really liked that game by E7. I had my doubts in the beginning. Now, E7 winning 4-2 over E7. They will advance into the lower bracket finals. That's a best of 9 versus tnmn. tnmn, of course, beating Lowe Thursday evening, but losing to Feast in the best of 9, the upper bracket finals, on Thursday as well. Now, what did I like so much about it? Let's break that game down. That was really good. Feast got the cap on C. Olaf in the back chat did a really good job playing the solo game here, defending, keeping eyes on C, making sure Lowe didn't kind of push in too fast on C. Lowe were uncertain what the force disposition was here. Now, E7 did counter cap A for a bit, let E7 get A, then did E7 let Lowe get A, then E7 kind of pulled off. They waited for Lowe to pull off, then they came back in and got a counter cap on the go. That forced Lowe to come back in and kind of also counter cap. But if that was planned, that was a stroke of genius, because it basically gave E7 such a big lead. And it forced Lowe's hand a little bit. They sent the Batchat and the SGB1 into C. Now Olaf got some shots in, got some denial pressure on there, and was like, actually, E7, and this is what I love, they reacted to that perfectly. They were like, hang on, Lowe have got 2 tanks here. We've got 6 up here. They can't have more than 5 here. We've got a gun advantage. Also, if we bring Olaf in the Batchat round very quickly, we'll have a good gun advantage. And they pushed that home. To their credit, Lowe responded really well. Bringing it to a 3-3 in the Batchat and the SDB1, got in some crossfire from here. It just wasn't enough. They were too far away. JTFK, the E7, had a solid game. You can actually see this is him here. He had 2,635 damage inflicted. That was solid, absolutely solid gameplay by E7. Good reading of the situation, understanding that they had the gun advantage here and just deciding almost instantly, if you watch that back, as soon as Lowe put 2 tanks into C, Feast were like, we got this on A, and they rushed in. And that's good. That is really good tournament play. The speed of the reaction, the calling. Like, you know, a couple of seconds, the team leader, the battle caller is making the decision based on the information extremely rapidly to push the advantage, and it's that quick decision making that can make all the difference in a tournament battle. So big congratulations to E7, and if we jump over now, I might be able to show you the bracket. Here we are. This is on the portal. This is the bracket. This is what it looks like at the moment. E7 beating Lowe 4-2 the lower bracket semi-finals. Lowe are the first team knocked out of the top 4. Lowe taking 4th place. Now, coming up later this evening, probably in about half an hour's time, just under thereabouts, will be E7 versus tnmn. The lower bracket finals, that's a best of 9. And the loser of this goes into 3rd place. The winner goes through to the grand finals, and they will play Feast tomorrow evening, same time. That's so. Like we said at the beginning, there is no room for mistakes here. There's no second chances. The double elimination, of course, you need to take 2 losses or lose in the grand finals to not win it. And E7 tnmn, they have to do it. This is it. In this best of 9 series, first team to 5 victories, all that matters is that. So tnmn, E7, how do they stack up against each other? Well, in the group stage, tnmn did come second, 5-2. And if we have a look, when did they meet? tnmn versus E7. They met in Tour 5, tnmn winning on the tiebreaker 4-3, but it was close then. It can be close tonight. Well, that's exciting. In terms of the leaderboards from the Ascent tournaments, E7 actually finished 2 places above tnmn. E7 4,405 cups, tnmn 4,313. E7 extra corporeal, winning 1 non-ticketed tournament, coming 3rd and 4th in the others, but doing pretty well. 2 second place finishes in ticketed tournaments, and 1 top 8-16 finish in a ticketed tournament, so they did pretty well. And these 2 tournaments racked up a lot of cups for them. They actually didn't get a 4th ticket. They lost. They didn't make a top 4 spot in the 4th non-ticketed Ascent. So tnmn, DMN, whoa, PN, Jesus Christ. 1, 2 ticketed tournaments came 3rd, and non-ticketed, sorry, 1, 2 non-ticketed tournaments didn't place top 4 in the 4th and came 3rd in the 1st. And they only played, they won the 1st ticketed tournament, and they came top 8-16 in the other 2. These teams are evenly matched. I think that's the point that I'm taking away from this, is that this is a very close matchup. E7 versus tnmn. E7 did suffer in the group stage professionals tournament. They are only in because ICT got disqualified. Of course, rules is rules, and big kudos. I'm very impressed by Wargaming for enforcing the regulations. ICT getting knocked out enabled E7 to rise up into the top 4, and they've proved that they deserve to be here, beating Lowe 4-2. Now, if they beat tnmn, well, whoever wins out of this one's going up against Feast, which is no small order. As we've seen, Feast have been extremely dominant this series, but the match, the upper bracket finals against tnmn, won on the tiebreaker 5-4 in the favor of Feast on Thursday. It's still anyone's game. Feast are not assured of victory. They are going to have to work very hard to be Asia's representatives for a 2nd year in the row. Remembering that Feast did represent Asia last year, 2018 Twister Cup offline finals in Minsk. So let's just see when the next battle is going to start. So it's starting in 25 minutes. The invite will be through in 20 minutes. I will play a game because I need some credits. I used some bonus codes that I picked up at Tankfest, and I got myself a Panzer Schmalturm, an AC-1 Sentinel, and some gold so I could throw some camo onto them. But I've been enjoying this tank. I don't like its playstyle at all, but I have been enjoying it. So let's make sure that we pop our money-making boosters on. Also, I don't play a lot on Asia server or North America, but now that I've been kind of dipping in and out of it, Wargaming have been throwing offers at me like crazy. Now this is 12,000 gold for €5.49. That's crazy good money, and you get 1,600 gold straight away, and it's an 800% bonus. And you get 800 gold daily, but you have to log in like on that server 14 days in a row, which is a real pain if it's not your mates. But I'm very tempted by it. But I did it on North America actually. I don't think I can bring myself to spend even more money on a secondary server for myself. My main server is EU. So let's jump in. Let's play a battle. Let's go. Now we're top tier. I don't recognize any players or clans, which is that's a good sign. It is an encounter battle. I do have 200 ping, so there's that to contest with. Sector 7, okay, I can work with that. Now we're top tier by it's 3 8s, 4 7s. Yeah, that. Oh, that's a tier 8 as well. Nope, nothing doing. Now, do we push into the corner? I don't think we should. Now I think this tank struggles with gun depression. Yes, it does. Now, we really need to, that's our opposite number, we really need to get into that corner, otherwise we're going to have a really bad time on this flank. He's hull down, I should have been there. Now, if I push... Yeah, boy. This is either going to work. Oh, that's not good. Not good at all. Not good at all. Now, can the green team do it? I don't think we're going to win this one. Let's use this opportunity to catch up with chat. Hunky Warden says Feast is OP. Sea Dragon pointing out ICT got DQ'd. Muhammad Antar asking why they got disqualified. I don't know. I have asked. We have asked Wargaming. But we don't know the answer to that question. Ooh, that's a good roll. And it looks like our opposite number, the T-34-3, playing a solid game. I got over-aggressive. Team didn't really support me in the corner. And the ISU will be looking to lay in the kill shot. But it'll be I like applies. No, I didn't get a chance. I would have said GG. Yes, Daniel Sevek, I really did buy that tank on my Asia account. I don't have it on my EU account. Sorry, mate. Good game. Good game by the other T-34-3. We got time. Yeah, let's play more. Credits. Well, actually, I can use this to properly sort this out. Yeah, that looks about right. We're still low on credits, though. And these two don't have equipment yet. God damn it. So let's jump in and play another one. Crazy Ezemi says the T-34-3 is a pain to deal with, has high damage alpha. Yes, but its DPM is pants. I think that's really worth pointing out. The DPM on this thing is just the worst. And if you're like me, you're rocking calibrated shells rather than the rammer, because you do that on every tank. Because you believe that the extra penetration will help you more than getting off like an extra shot every, well, being able to fire 1 second quicker. And to be fair, I think that's fair for me. I don't fire, or rarely am I firing every time on the reload. I'm more of a thinky player rather than a technically skilled player, as you can see from that shot on the move. But this suits us. We're hull down. There's a mosquito. I'm gonna get you later, buddy. I'll get you later. Don't worry. Now, I don't have a lot of cover fire, but I am hull down. I am top tier in this situation. Oh, good lord, gun depression. So I just have to be careful not to overexpose myself. There's a little bit of a berm here. I can keep kind of oblique coverage against the tanks there. I don't want to overextend. That's a good shot. So you can see I don't want to kind of give the Tiger free shots, so I can't pull too far back. I have to make sure that my turret is constantly angled there. But I can make the Tiger regret his choices. That's good. Enemies are pushing in aggressively with the heavies, so they've lost their cover fire, which means I feel more confident to do this. That was bad. Now I am getting crossfired. So they haven't completely lost fire support. Panther's playing a good game. T-34-3. Panther's down to a one-shot. I will take this opportunity to push aggressively on the Panther, and I will drop the heat because that will have better penetration. Now we've got control of the flank. It cost us a lot of HP to do that, but we've now got control of the flank. Should have aimed, should have dropped the heat, gone for the lower plate. Now IS-3, IS-5 remaining. That's a good shot. It's a solid game. And these guys, what a solid performance. Let's actually bring the screen up a little bit. Yeah. Oh my god, there's so much. Wargaming have gone a bit nuts in the store, haven't they? Oh, the thingy's gone. Can't earn any more. Free XP for victories. That's a shame. One more game, then a replay, and then we'll be into the match. And yes, a big thank you, the Shell Magnet says, to the moderators doing a great job in the chat. You guys are doing a great job, and please know that I greatly appreciate the support of everyone that helps out the channel. Casio on Discord, the moderators on the YouTube chat, Sea Dragon, TST Jasker with the artwork. I really have such an amazing community of people helping me keep this channel moving, rolling forwards, if you will, and especially to the Patreons. The money allows me to buy premium tanks on Asia and North American servers. Dead rail. Now, we've established that this tank has got possibly the worst gun depression ever, and a machine gun that's teed up for anti-aircraft duties. Now, medium-wise, am I the only medium for this team? I am. There's only one medium on the enemy team. I do have a tier advantage. I will try and get spots in on this ridge early, and then I might rotate back round up to the right-hand side of the map. 200 ping. My nemesis. Getting a spot in. Getting another spot. There are lots of TDs though. We are top tier 5-2. 2 8s, 5 7s. Not seeing the T-23, which is concerning, which means that he's probably going this way. We do have a Tiger 1 rocking through the rails. Enemy's got 3 TDs. We've got 3 TDs. He's going through the city. We're gonna slowly make our way round. We didn't see a lot of enemy tanks. IS getting farmed. IS getting farmed. We've got a nice gun line there. I'm confident they can hold their own for a while. The T-23 has got me really pipped, I think, for DPM and gun depression. So I will have to try and engage sneakily. Ooh, the Black Prince taking our IS dead. 2002 Lev. Just really, like, at what point does someone's brain go, you know what? I can push in aggressively like that. Now, there might be someone here camping. We haven't been spotted. There's no one there camping. There's likely to be a TD on the rails here. We haven't seen all of their TDs. The 28 Defender's not here, so I feel confident enough to come in here. We can use that bush. Don't want to get overexposed again. You can see the DPM on that thing is really going to eat us alive. Now, he's not pushing on us, which is his mistake. Because we're a peekaboo tank and he's a DPM machine. We took... Oh god! Couldn't angle up on that. Oh, yes, ISU! Thank you. You get an effective player for that role. High explosive ammo. Right in, and that has cleared up the field for us. Now we can put on our long johns and start farming. Assuming there's anyone left over here. Fantastic, we've spotted up that target. He didn't spot us. I think. The gun looked pretty suspiciously like it was looking towards us. That's it. That's it. Jesus. You want to play with this? You can't handle this. Oh god! No, it's my kill. Mine. Mine, mine, mine.
Welcome to the swarm.
Oh, that was a good game. That were a good game. Where's that ISU? My man. My man. Solid game. And he actually was quite effective as well, those damage numbers. So, a solid game. We've got 5 minutes Let's see. I've got a replay, maybe. Ah! Discord is alive. Now let's see. Where's my replays? Pre-picked. It's not there. Where's my 6-3 replays? Ah, God. No, we don't really have enough. Oh, we've got time. We've got time. This is a replay coming in from Hunky Warden. He's been watching the stream a little bit, and he sent me in a replay of a Comet Mastery. I think this is a pretty big game for him. And he's going to C, calling out where he's going to the team. Good man, good man. Snapshot on the move. Comet, a DPM monster, also really good gun depression. Can work very well hull down. He's got the desert. Forget exactly what it's called. Camo. Oh God, there's a T-34. Lucky not to eat a lot of alpha off that one. And he's 3.4 second reload. Monstrously high DPM potential. The Comet always has been a very strong tier 7 medium. And it's British, so it gets extra points. Pushing up, denying the T-44 shot. The T-44's got big alpha. Look at that gun depression, it's beautiful. Pulls back. And see how little of his tank's exposed. He just pulled back a fraction of a second and the T-44 shot him. Straight over the top. Modern Prince, is there any tank worth getting? Well, it depends. I think you should buy a tank that suits your playstyle, so it really depends on what your playstyle is. Now, personally, if I had to offer advice about premium tanks to be getting, I don't know, if you're looking for a credit maker or a skill grinder, tier 8 is probably the best bet. I would really recommend the Scorpion. It's a fantastic vehicle. And it really catches the fire. Our man hasn't taken a single bit of damage yet. He's put 1,350. No. Can I jinx replays? I feel like I can. Because he's just took 653 from the RHM. Which is over half of his hit points. High explosive round, who is being aggressive. This is a bold move. This is a very bold move. He's lucky to be alive. If the RHM had anything else loaded other than high explosive, he would have been dead there. But he's still nailing in these shots. The RHM knows there's no point jiggling. Oh, he misses! No man, he's playing on PC. You can tell he's playing on PC. Oh God, the RHM is a dead man. Pushing 2,690 damage out. It's a 3-on-3. Got the rear of the Tiger II. Tiger II, such a tough armor profile. Even from the rear, he is a one-shot for that tank though. Our man is living dangerously. The KV-4 is pretty healthy. He's up again actually 3 very heavy tier 8 tanks. That is worth mentioning now. The AMX should be able to do bits of damage. There's a BK. I might be looking to get shots into the back of that thing. Has to drop to APCR or find the very rear of the tank. 2,900 damage inflicted. 3,100 damage inflicted. APCR loaded. Pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back. Abort! Looking for the... Oh, 3,300. It's 3-on-2. Nice in through the lower plate. No, no, it's not happening. The Commander's Cupola is the only part of the tank you can hit. We got 3 minutes left on the clock. Means the invite will be out, which is quite good. Is he going to push the KV-4? There's 50 cap points to go. Greens have this, unless the KV-4 can kill them all. And a Burmese knife in the IS-3. Probably coming out of the end of a very tough... You have to aim if you want to penetrate the KV-4. That thing is an armor profile on wheels. Got to aim. Oh, the AMX comes in. It's a 3,473 points worth of damage inflicted game for the Hunky Warden. Mastery. And destroyed 2 enemy vehicles of the tier 8 higher tier. Big carry by the Hunky Warden. Super strong gameplay. The invite's up. Superb. We're in. Ammonet's here as well. I know that I must apologize. The mic situation threw me. Also, I am coming out of 19 hours sleep. I might actually be... Is it possible to get too much sleep? I feel like that is actually what has happened. I apologize. I messed up the names between Lowe and E7 way too much in the best of 7 that's just passed. But I'm now getting back to an appropriate level of caffeination. And it is going to be E7 versus tnmn. Going into Fort Despair, Game 1, Fort Despair, a really classic map. Both teams should have some top-level strats to work here now. And this is also the time where it's no point sitting on your best strats for the maps, because the best of 9, the grand final versus Feast, this map doesn't feature. So both teams will be pulling out all of the A-game strats now at this point. There's no overlapping maps. They are going to be digging into the deepest corners of the playbook, finding the ace cards, the trump strats, looking to make it work. Now let's bring up the mini-map on Strat Sketch. This is Fort Despair, the map made infamous, if you will, by the grand final match Twister 2018 offlines in Minsk, where Raid went and beat C4, putting a grill somewhere over here. Now, I believe that Wargaming have somehow stopped that from being possible anymore, and certainly teams are no longer boost strats. They're becoming more well known, so teams now, as soon as they think that the enemy team is making plays for boosts, as soon as the enemy team even has an inkling that there's a tank on a hill somewhere in the backfield or in a weird position, they're actively working to counter that, and the counters have been developed and are known. We've got 1 minute and 20 to go. Recapping for those of you maybe who don't watch that many streams, some great positions here for IS4s, 113s, IS7s. Good TD spots from either spawn. Typically we'll see probably an FV215B or another strong turreted tank playing the windows, this kind of window ledges out of each spawn. This is the C area, a nice little heavy brawling zone. It's a game of shall we cap it, shall we not cap it? Are they going to cap it? Are they not going to cap it? Who's got the most tanks? Can we push through it? This is really a game of information and gambling. The A cap is actually more over here. Very risky to cap it if you don't have it insulated, this whole area. It's so exposed. If the enemy can shoot it, you can't cap it. So you have to make sure that the enemy can't draw line of sight to it. That can be quite tricky because TDs can operate from the backfield here. B, there's nice options to rotate through, catch the enemy out of position. B is also a quick cap. From the north spawn, you can run a very interesting route. You can get a batch out or a very fast medium here, proxy spotting all around here, and getting crossfire into tanks that may have pushed up aggressively into the B or this slope area. Lots of options on Fort Despair, lots of standard kind of agreed paradigms about what tanks should go where. For example, the Chinese WZ-113, that heavy tank, very fast, is a great candidate for taking the top left corner above A. Now, tnmn, double mouse, double IS4, Foch, Grill, FB215B. They've got a good lineup for C. E7, red team, north spawn, triple 113. That's an aggressive route behind A if ever I saw one. I would be betting money that they will be going... I would be betting money that they will be making their way. These 113s will make their way to the corner behind A. They're very fast. Oh, E7, do they have a completely uniform camouflage scheme? They do! Yes! That is the best thing I've ever seen. Look at that, they're all blue. That is amazing. Well done, E7. Even if you don't win this series, you've won my heart. E7, red team, north spawn, triple 113s, getting deep into the corner. They'll give them great control over here. Olaf, though, 140, playing the window like we anticipated. He's in a position to get good spots in, but he's caught. I think it's either the Foch or the Grill that got crossfire. I think because it was a Foch hitting it with high explosive ammo by the looks of it. Now, tnmn, the double, well, mouse, one mouse here, backed up by Blood and Wine. Playing C. Mouse might be going into C. Olaf should spot him if he plays into C. Cinderella catching some damage. The IS-4 Utinade, 3,500. Tectonic Camo will be a very instrumental position here. Mon no, catching some damage into Elsa. Elsa pushing in aggressively. Spots up Utinade. Elsa's out of position. This is a really risky play by Elsa. Elsa is in a lot of trouble. Aerial's catching damage as well. tnmn they're ahead by almost 2,000 HP. Elsa is in real trouble. Utinade will get pushed on here. Elsa's going to have to work very hard to stay in cover. Utinade getting crossfire. Elsa's relying on Mulan, Cinderella, and others shutting down Utinade. It's Mulan with the kill. Now Elsa's in a really good position. Risky gamble by E7, but it paid off the red team. They are behind on cap points. We've seen that it looks like 77-10 capping C, now rotating that round. Enjoy solo queue, choking the middle, but it's cost him dearly in terms of hit points. E7 have brought this back, shutting down Utinade 3,500, really closed the gap in terms of hit points. They are still behind on cap points. The cap points will be ramping up in the favor of tnmn. They can sit back, rest on their laurels a little bit. Olaf could be in a good position. The low health 140 could counter cap C. That could be a good late game play for E7. E7 with some low hit point tanks though, mostly Olaf, everyone else still above 1,000. Cinderella going down below, sorry. The Mon no and Blood and Wine playing a really nice position here. Blood and Wine full health with a good advantage. Oh, Cinderella goes down to Mon no. I think E7 shouldn't be playing aggressively on this corner. Blood and Wine backed up by the Grill Chariot. Working effectively. Looks like Elsa's playing aggressively on Mon no. Mon no might be able to connect a shot here. Yes, but it costs them dearly. Olaf having to run from Abyss. 77-10 might come in to shut him down. tnmn could be picking up a kill here. B's been capped by E7. 77-10 shutting down the 140. That's a big move. tnmn don't have a mobile tank really to deny the 140. They have, however, lost their second gun. Mon no. Aerial catching some damage from 77-10. Enjoy solo queue. Still enjoying a deep hit point pull. Chariot taking a low roll from Cheesy. From Abyss coming in. Looking for some big damage on Cheesy. No. Going straight for Aerial. Looking to shut down the T110E3. The T110E3 is surely gone for. Not before they shut down Blood and Wine in the FP215B. From Abyss. Doesn't have the shot. Oh, wow. Mouse 77-10 picks it up, but that's cost from Abyss all of their HP. Gets a roll into Cheesy. Cheesy being blocked by solo queue. Chariot potentially with the kill here. Not before Cheesy gets a shot into solo. It's a 2-on-4. Hit points are dramatically in the favor of tnmn, but E7 are still in the game. 77-10 doing a good job of choking these two. He's just looking to keep the block in. He's not even looking to engage effectively. His primary purpose here is to deny damage. Buy time for tnmn to come round the backfield. Elsa goes down to Abyss. Chariot TX pulling back. Marida getting hit by solo queue from Abyss with a big hit. And 77-10 with the kill shot. tnmn, a great opening game for those guys. Great performance. And tnmn playing the double mouse strat effectively. Oh, Olaf in the 140 was the huge. That was a miss. I don't even know it was the strat or just Olaf wasn't driving the 140 very well. He took a lot of damage early on. I think the 140 was a bad call to spot the window. and the counter cap on C, it came too late. It was poorly executed. He got trapped between a Foch, the Abyss, from Abyss, and the 7710 in the mouse. So that was a really losing that mobile element for E7 really denied them the cap manipulation game. Now they are switching it up a little bit more into a new meta lineup. Now we're seeing Aerial in the Jaegeru, the Jagdpanzer E100. We haven't seen a lot of that tank. This certainly is a map that it could shine on in the right positioning. Cheesy in the T22, Cinderella Marauder in the FB215Bs, a triple mouse in the IS4, Elsa, Mulan, Olaf. Now we haven't seen a lot of IS4 in the Ascent. It's really coming into the Pro tournament though. And it's interesting to note that we are seeing a lot more IS4s than we were at the beginning of this Twister 2019 season. tnmn again with a double mouse from Abyss back in the Foch. They're bringing Chariot in a 268 instead of the Grill this time. Blood and Wine's back in the FV215B. Mon No and Utinade still rocking the IS4s. It's a similar lineup. The only change is the 268. No. Yeah, it's Chariot dropping from the Grill to the 268. Similar game from tnmn. Similar-ish game from E7. They're bringing one medium, the only medium on the field. They do have that option to rely on the mobility of the medium for the counter-cap gameplay. But as we see in tnmn are aware of that aspect. They are prepared to counter it. From Abyss in the Foch 155 did a great job of it last time. This time it's E7, red team, south spawn, tnmn, blue team, north spawn. tnmn leading E7 1-0 in this best of 9 series. First team to 5 victories takes it. It could be a long old slog if we go to a tiebreaker, or it could be over pretty quickly if it's a clean sheet win for tnmn 5-0. We don't know yet. We don't know yet at all. E7. Cinderella playing the window. That's a better call than the 140. Elsa, IS4, looking to side scrape off C. tnmn also sending an FE to the window. From Abyss, same position, looking to high roll. HE explosive into Cinderella's top hatch. Cinderella fires, gets a shot into solo queue in the mouse. Overexposing on the window, trying to bait another shot out. It lands. From Abyss, not able to find a shot. Solo queue eating quite a bit of damage. HP advantage in the favor of E7 by 1,500. Deep hit point pool for them. tnmn blue team, they do have map control options. Mon knows going onto the ramp. That's more of a leaning towards A. Cheesy falling back. C getting capped by E7. E7 making the play. It's Elsa. Blocks the shot from 7710 in the mouse. Blood and Wine going for high explosive splash damage. Nothing connecting. 7710 looking to reset with a 93 HE roll. Elsa struggling to get safe. Elsa could cap safely from here. Potentially. Aerial in the Jaegerus also catching damage. Looking to get shots into Chariot and Utinade. Cheesy in the 22s insulating this flank here. Getting spots in. Not spotted yet. Has spotted up Utinade 3,500 in the corner. Utinade will be looking to put pressure down this flank. B is being capped by tnmn. And that has been capped for a while now. They've got 60-point cap lead. Elsa and Olaf struggling to cap C. I think they could get a cap in if they were to go to that spot there. Blood and Wine, I don't know if they get the cap. Olaf, Mulan, and Elsa pushing in aggressively. They're looking for the mouse. From Abyss is there. From Abyss will take the damage that's given to them on a plate. E7. Oh, no, it misses. It doesn't connect. E7 are pushing. No, they're not going to go for the mouse first. Surely not. Oh, they're going for Blood and Wine. Cinderella coming in. Will be a high roll with explosives. 500 into the backfield. Marauder will try and finish off. Olaf goes down. Well, Olaf takes down Blood and Wine. E7 with an aggressive push. They've got the hit points to do it at this point in time. They need to shut down Abyss. Marauder catching some damage. tnmn responding. Oh, Abyss in the Foch denying Marauder. Chariot TX in the 268 instrumental. E7's push falling short. They are still a gun up at the moment, but Cinderella's in trouble. Chariot will lock them down. 7710 in the mouse doing a great job of resisting Aerial, the Jaegeru, to killing Utinade 3000. 500 on the other side of the map. 7710 hanging in. Enjoy solo queue. And no looking to shield. 7710 does go down. Oh, there's a hit point advantage for tnmn. Elsa's gone down. It's 4 on 3. Mulan's looking low. Enjoy solo queues down. It's a 4 on 2. Very healthy no. Chariot TX is the danger tank though. E7 have to deny solo queue. Have to shut down Chariot TX, sorry. And they do. It's now a 3 on 1. No has the hit points. E7. Oh no. E7 with a bold gamble of a rush. Aerial. Big damage incoming. Yes. No. Looking to get safe. No. Goodbye. And E7 with a very aggressive game. I wasn't sure it was going to work, but Blood and Wine Utinate 3,500 really ineffective. 2 donuts on the board for tnmn. Chariot TX and 7710 having big games. 7710 doing a great job of holding the fort from Abyss, only getting 3 shots off really that connected. Missing that shot early on was a big factor. Now it's tied up 1 on 1. We're going into Port Bay. Now the last time these two teams met, it was a 4-3 victory in the favor of tnmn. So they have a history of closely contested games. They are at a pretty even keel. BMG Blue Monkey Gaming's here. Yo, what up? Says hello. Says a Jag, about damn time. Absolutely. Now it's tied up 1 for 1. It's a best of 9. This could be a very long series indeed. Let's just bring up Port Bay. This is Port Bay. This part of the map, absolutely instrumental. We saw on my game earlier, in between these 2 fixtures, the T-34-3. Getting control of this means that you control this in terms of crossfire. And that is not to be underestimated. Lineup-wise, both teams taking options. Tank compositions from both teams are flexible. A good mix of TDs, heavies, 1 medium from each team. I prefer the STB-1 for controlling C, but the T-22 is a much better brawler in the city area. We will be expecting... Oh, but they've got the mouse. E7 have the mouse. Similar yet different lineups. E7, coordinated avatars, and potentially... Oh, Cinderella without the pro camo. You've let yourself down. Most of all, you've let me down. Oh, but it's a named camo. Okay, I'll give you that. 268 Chaser. E7, Disney-themed names. Red Team Southspawn versus tnmn, Blue Team Northspawn. Now, E7 with the mouse. Triple FB 268 IS4 STB. The STB, where is Mulan going? I think Mulan is playing, they're not playing a deep route on C. They're playing a spotting passive route. This will give them the options to respond the information to control either push and cap C, should the opportunity present itself, or come in, support the flank in the city. They don't have anyone behind them. Marauder in the FB215B is the nearest gun. Olaf playing a very central route in the middle. Defensive positioning for the time being. Has been spotted. Enjoy solo queue, and it's Zadku with a potential line here. Olaf hits the building. Zadku 2016 Twister camo. Side scraping very well at a distance off that building. Needs to be careful not to expose the turret too much. Marauder catching damage. The grill. Great position here. Really hit Marauder for a lot of HP. Olaf's taking some damage. The T-22 using this bush ineffectively for soft cover will eventually get spotted. As you can see, the whole tank isn't behind the bush. So I think the soft cover camo advantage is not maximized. E7 slightly behind on HP, but Marauders taking a lot of damage, really reduced effectiveness from this FV215B. And you can see Chariot's got such a strong line. If Marauder overexposes again, Chariot will take Marauder down to a one-shot if they connect. Now Mulan is spotting up 7710. 7710's in the IS4 Luminous Pink Camo, good choice. 7710 is keeping an eye on C. Neither team wants to push in aggressively onto any cap. Certainly they're aware that the other team is well set up to defend A and B, both sides respectively. Now, ineffective fire. Oh, cheesy. Taking some damage. Chariot. This man could have a huge game. This is such a good position. He's quite far back. These trees are offering soft cover. He's well insulated. He's looking for a shot into Cheesy. Don't think he's got it. Struggling to get the gun down. And also it's quite a difficult, you can see the gradient here is quite high. Also the terrain is very rocky. That makes it quite tricky to operate. Cheesy is relatively safe from Chariot for a while. We've got 4 minutes left on the clock. Olaf is moving in. He's been spotted. Incoming fire from Solo Q. Bounces. Zadku as well. Ooh, Utinade doesn't get the hit in. Olaf pushing straight through. Getting the spots in. Takes 620 from Chariot. Chariot's been spotted. The sniper tower's down. Utinade connects to Cheesy. E7 getting farmed on the push. Olaf in trouble. E7 making a counterplay here. Oh, what a great bait strat. I didn't even spot the rotation. Ariel, Elsa, and Mulan looking to get stuck into 7710. Hit points falling off both teams. Lots of tanks in trouble. We've got a brawl breaking down here. tnmn should be able to wrap that one up quite nicely, but at the same time, E7 will be taking down 7710. Marauder potentially to come in with a kill shot, but it's Ariel instead. Gun advantage in the favor of tnmn. Hit points neck and neck. Cinderella in the 268 will be swarmed. Utinade, if Utinade in the T22 can get behind Cinderella, Cinderella will be in trouble. And yeah, that's it. Utinade has the backside of that Disney princess. Bang to right. Cinderella will struggle to deny the T22 free damage. Elsa's gone down to Abyss. Ariel's taking down Chariot. It's a 4-on-3 in the favor of tnmn. They're leading by 1.2k HP. They've also capped B, but Zadku is low. Cinderella could go for a ram kill, but potentially Zadku will be able to get in a big... Nope, they get round just in time. Cinderella looking to finish off Solo Q. No getting safe. Marauder's gone down to From Abyss. Can Zadku hit the backside? Yes, he can. Ariel 1-on-3. Ariel has to get in. No. Nice roll from Abyss. Gets the tracks. Utinade 3500's had a big game. Zadku just has to stay safe. tnmn coming out of this one on top. Ariel, well, there's nothing they can do. And it's Abyss with a high explosive round for the kill. tnmn effectively shutting down the push through B. The flank push. I think E7, their mistake was overcommitting on the push through here. Now, E7 rotated tanks effectively through here. They got a gun advantage on 7710 here. He went down very quickly. The mistake was pushing in too far through B. They should have feigned the push, but they actually pushed. They fully committed to the push, put themselves in a position to take lots of damage. I think if they'd feigned the push and then held, that would have been enough to suck tnmn into the brawl here. They wouldn't have lost so much HP. This flank would have wrapped up successfully and then been able to come in and pincer here. That's just my feeling, however. tnmn doing a really good job of, well, meeting that push head on. Utinade 3500 with a big gain. The T22 getting stuck in behind Cinderella in the 268, doing lots and lots of damage. Now E7 dropping the mouse. We've got Mulan in a Foch 155, double 113s, a 140 IS4, double IS4, double 113, Foch FV215B 140. tnmn They're dropping the grill. It looks like Zadku and Enjoy Solo Q are staying in the 215Bs. Abyss switching from the Foch to the 268. Mon No in the driver's seat of the T22. Utenade switching from the T22 to the STB1. tnmn with a slightly lighter and more mobile lineup here. One extra medium on the field. However, they are 1 TD. Oh, both teams have 1 TD. An extra heavy tank on the field for E7. But the 113, they're fast. So if they're playing a game over C, that could work. The 113 could be a good contender for the top right control corner over C. Happy Kiwi doing some translation for I can't pronounce the Russian guy's name simply because I can't read. I can't read. My language skills are quite limited. I'm monolingual, unfortunately. I should probably learn Russian, Belarusian, or something if I'm going to keep teaming up with Wargaming. But anyway, E7, red team North spawn. tnmn blue team south spawn. As we've said, tnmn do have a slight medium advantage, one extra medium. It's aerial in the 140 with a disgusting camouflage scheme, if it has to be said. In the 140. Now aerial, are they going to make a quick cap, or are they going to get wide of A? Chariot in the IS-4 catching damage early. This is a very different game. The 113s have gone straight into A. Now from Abyss hit Marida, but they've capped A very quickly. Double cap, early pressure. Elsa on B. Looks like they won't be getting reset. Oh no. Abyss getting some damage in, but getting spotted. It cost them a lot to do that. 681 HP. Great play. E7 with the cap advantage. Utenade, STB1. Getting the cap on C and coming in to get some spots in. Nothing doing. tnmn have the STB1 here. Utenade 3500. Adamant Camel. Looking to get crossfire in. Hits up Marida. Telegraphs his position. It's a good cap lead. 2 caps to 1. And a healthy hit point advantage for E7. They've done a great job of farming damage and being aggressive on the caps. tnmn on a back foot here. They are, however, leading 2-1 overall in the best of 9. But Chariot, Mon No, all taking damage. Aerial's pushed up into an aggressive flanking position. Potentially can get a lot of crossfire into tnmn from here. Olaf, though, could be in trouble. But tnmn are rotating back round through C. They're kind of trapped in C. If you have a look at the minimap, you can see that big hit into 7710. That came in from Mulan. Mulan's on the drum reload now. You can see, and it's slowly changing. tnmn are starting to get more of the C cap under pressure. Abyss in the 268's pushed out wide. E7 have a really solid amount of cap map control. I wish you could kind of divide the minimap up into kind of areas controlled. Elsa and Cheesy could be on the receiving end of a rush though. Marida's low. tnmn have to push aggressively here. Elsa and Cheesy will have to hold on for as long as they can. Solo Q has dropped the reactive armor. Zadku also dropping reactive armor. Cheesy getting a shot in. Elsa with ram damage coming in. Cap point strongly in the favor of E7. E7 mopping up Chariot on this flank. 7710 going down. It's a 1-gun advantage in the favor of E7. Elsa will be going down very rapidly low. All 5 tnmn guns wrapped around Elsa. Mon No with the best chance. Bounces Zadku, picking it up. Guns are equal. Hit points in the favor of E7. E7 still holding on to a 2-1 cap advantage. tnmn sending in Utenade to deny B. Olaf taking some fire. It looks like Cinderella will be getting the best of Solo Q, but Aerial beats her to it. And E7 with a strong reply on the spawn swap on Port Bay. Whew. And well, E7 went up significantly early on in that game, capping A and B reliably and pretty safely. And a good format, a good formation by E7. They kind of left C a little bit unattended, but that was okay. They banked on getting A and B. They did have the C flank kind of insulated in case of a tnmn push round through. That didn't happen. They were able to cap A and B. The tanks capping A and B took a little bit of fire, but they were able to quick cap it very successfully at the same time. The guns of E7 behind them were able to farm the tanks resetting A and B, and that put them into a really good position overall with a strong 2-to-1 cap advantage, good cap point lead, good hit point lead, which they were then able to leverage tnmn into making the push. tnmn did have a strong push coming round through C, back into E7 spawn, but E7 were ready, and as the push came, they took advantage. They shut down the 2 guns that were closer to the ramp leading to C from tnmn spawn, and ultimately coming out on top, tied up now 2 for 2. We said it could be close. It's looking like it's going to be very close. First team to 5 victories take it. We're 4 games into a best-of-9 series, and it's anyone's guess as to who could come out on top at the moment. Kaiser Sozi, any interpretation of my commentary is entirely in your head. NRG Snack. It's all you. I didn't say anything other than a technical observation of the game. Now it's Middleburg. While we're just loading that, I will bring up the minimap for use in between games. Middleburg, E7, Triple SV, Double IS4, Leo, and 140 could be good options for controlling the hill. tnmn blue team north spawn with a double FV, double IS4, double T22 and an SCV1 element. tnmn again having a slight 1 gun advantage on the medium stakes. Yes, please, if you are watching, please do remember to click the like button and subscribe to the channel. The notifications should be up for channel subscriptions. Let me just make sure that that is the case. And Aerial going up in the FV215B. There we go. Lovely stuff. Mulan, quick capping B. Mon No in the T22 Uncatchable will be making a reply on A. Slight cap advantage for E7 at the moment. tnmn behind. They do have Utinade and Abyss over C. C is still very neutral territory. Cinderella in the E7. Leopard 1 Wild Camo will be playing a spotting game. I'm not sure how successful that will be. Looking to get some positioning in, but enjoy solo queue. Eyeing up that Leopard 1 for a big hit. The Leopard 1 very, very soft. Basically made of glass and wet cardboard. One of the weakest armor profiles at tier 10, but extremely mobile. Great gun handling, good penetration numbers. Can sing in the right hands, but difficult to operate effectively in clan wars, especially noting the T22 and Foch meta that we have at the moment. No Foches on the table. And actually no TDs. This could be the first game where we're seeing reliance on heavies and mediums alone. Not a single TD in sight. tnmn are taking their cue to have a go at C. Double IS4, Chariot, and 7710. Chariot now holding the cap points. Can they do it? It's going to be a tough one to get the reset in. It's happening a little bit cheesy, looking for a high explosive round. tnmn with a successful double team capping on C. They also got a shot off into Elsa. And they are, well, the extra heavies given E7 a bit of a HP advantage. They're leading by about 800 HP at the moment. Double mediums, nice move by E7. They're getting the spots in. They've spotted up Mon No. It looks like, yeah, the Leopard 1 will try and go to the rear. Mon No will get a hit into Cinderella. Mon No now having to do the resetting. No one coming in from tnmn to support. Oh no, yes, we're going to have a little medium. The mediums in the city, the heavies on the hill. We've gone into topsy-turvy land, and E7's mediums are in trouble. Cinderella's low HP. Olaf will be taking a hit. 2 hits. tnmn could be going guns up here. But that means E7 have the HP advantage and the gun advantage on the hill. Cinderella has to get safe. Olaf won't be able to make it out of here alive. tnmn, well, Mon no might be able to get Cinderella. Cinderella is escaping. Utenade with the shot, doesn't get it. Cinderella's escaping. Can they make it? Can they get safe? I don't think they can. The heavies haven't killed anyone yet. Cinderella hauling that tank as quickly as it can go. Zadku's gone down. Cinderella's taken a hit. The mediums are down for E7. They do have a slight advantage, but in come the 3 tanks of tnmn. E7 didn't shut down the heavies quick enough. They had a gun advantage. 5 onto 4, but they didn't work it. Mulan now going down to enjoy solo queue. E7, they've got 2 caps to 1. They've picked up Utenade. Marida's gone down. It's a 3 on. It's a 3 on 4. I'm not liking E7's chances here. Elsa's going down to Chariot. Good lord. Ariel and Cheesy in trouble. 2 on 3. It's not insurmountable, but they're really not in a position. And Ariel's focused down Chariot, Abyss, and solo queue with a really good play. Cheesy, last tank standing. 2 caps. Oh my god, E7 could do it. They did. The 2 caps to 1. I don't believe it. tnmn just falling short on cap points. tnmn controlling the damage game, and E7 sneaking in the cap points, even past me. I was too focused. I was too focused on the gun and hit point advantage. Didn't notice that 2-1 cap lead that E7 sneakily dug out with the 140 Leopard paid dividends in the late game. And even though the guns were falling off E7, they kept it relatively close. Only 2 guns behind. Cheesy hanging in there and giving E7 the victory. I don't know. I mean, they won fair and square. I think tnmn had a better approach to that. There was a lot of if, buts, and maybes and caveats hanging on to E7's victory, but they did it. They pulled it through. And oh wow, we could be seeing the first FE4202 use in tournaments in the professionals season of any server. If Cinderella is going to the ball in that tank. Back into Middleburg, swapping the spawns. And just to reiterate, great play by Cinderella the Leopard and the 140. They got in. Mon did a good job of spotting them, keeping them lit up. The STB1 Utenade and the other T22 coming in. We lost the 140 here. Cinderella was able to get up and keep the guns chasing her for quite a significant amount of time. But at the same time, I'm aware they're probably guys, but I mean, if we've got female princess names, what do you expect? At the same time, E7, they weren't really clearing this effectively. They didn't get enough of a hit point and gun advantage up here to warrant losing 2 mediums. But the double caps, tnmn didn't reset this cap, and ultimately that was their undoing, if we're being honest. Now E7 leading tnmn 3-2. If they wrap this one up, it'll be match point to them in a best of 9 series, first 2 to 5 that'll take it. Whew. This is and they've all got the pro blue camo. I think Cinderella's also got it. Namaste. Triple FE mouse IS4 263. Yes, it is an ugly camo. The pro blue camo is beautiful. I don't have it. I don't have the pro camo. I really think Wargaming should send it my way, but you know. C'est la vie. I haven't earned it. You guys have. E7 red team North spawn leading tnmn 3-2 in the series stakes. tnmn blue team south spawn. tnmn with a single medium this time, but they do have Utenade 3500 in the back chat. He's caught some damage early. He's playing a very aggressive spotting game, or he played an aggressive spotting game. Now he's had to pull back into his own spawn. Elsa catching some fire, and E7 using Olaf in the mouse. Olaf will protect Princess Elsa as they cap B. 7710 and Abyss rotating. They're going to try and come in through the middle of the city. Ariel, good positioning, denying that central lane. And Cheesy and Mulan as well are in nice positions. This is a great strat by E7. They've dug into the city. They've shut down the central lane. Cinderella's playing against No. The 4202 versus the T22. Now the 4202 with the Hesh could come up trumps on top of it. The front plate is heshable. That's worth noting. 475, it's a good roll. The T22's got him beaten on the raw DPM stakes. No will have to be careful, make sure that that front plate doesn't stay exposed. It's a one-on-one, mano el mano. Good roll in from Cinderella. The T22 could be falling short here. He has to protect that front plate. He's not. That's a high roll for 550. Cinderella can switch into AP here. And the 4202 beating the T22 head-to-head in a one-on-one. Now, Utenade, there's a brawl happening in the city, but I'm more interested in seeing how Utenade shuts down this 4202. It's one. Oh, Utenade gets fire on the first shot. Cinderella down. Utenade looking pretty low, but it's 2 caps to 1. E7 effectively dug into the city. Marida taking fire. Enjoy solo queue coming up on the flank. Enjoy solo queue very healthy. Marida in trouble. Speed boosting in. Will be an Olaf in with a shielding move. Getting ram damage into Zadku. It's not enough. Zadku picking it up. And 7710 down. Red guns around the Abyss. From Abyss in trouble. Probably going to get focus fired down. Cheesy with the kill. It's a 4-on-5. No, 5-on-5, 5-on-4. Utenade going down to Olaf. Ariel hanging in there. Very low HP. Mulan as well. Looking low. Mulan looking for the shot. Will put one last one into Zadku. Zadku finishes off Ariel. Ooh, the cap points are very much in the favor of E7, as are the guns. Not able to shield Mulan from the kill. Zadku, well, Olaf has played a great game in the mouse. He's done everything the mouse needs to do. Elsa with a low roll. It's put Olaf in the position to get the kill in. Last man standing is Enjoy solo queue. It's, yeah, the cap will take over. Cheesy with a nice shot into the back. Denies return fire. Caps will take over unless Solo can Enjoy solo queue cap A. Elsa's been banned from using HE. And no, he's been pushed off. He has to stay in A to stop it from ticking over. Cheesy's looking for the kill shot. Solo queue with the damage reduction module in. Elsa's lining up a kill. It's a low roll. It's not a low roll. It's reactive armor. And Cheesy with the final executioner's blow. E7 leading tnmn. 4-2. Wonderful gameplay. Cheesy with a big game. And Cinderella, absolute star of the match. Cinderella for me. Effectively 1v1ing head-to-head against the T22, using Hesh to perfection. 510 max roll on the second to last shot. Perfection. Really nice to see a 4202 used and actually beating the main meta T22 tank in a one-on-one. Really lovely to see that. Our expectations have been subverted, shall we say. Now E7, Oasis Palms, it's match point to them. 3 wins back-to-back is the order that tnmn have to deliver if they want to take the series. It's possible. Anything is possible. But the pressure's seriously on E7. Oasis Palms, we've got a minute to go. Let's get our briefing ready. Oasis Palms, we've seen some really interesting games on this map so far in the Pro Series. Certainly, it seems to be a game of brinksmanship around C, kind of, can I cap it, can I not cap it? There's lots of really good TD spots in both spawns, more so in the north than the south, but the south has got the better option for resetting C. We saw TJ from Rain playing the SDB1 kind of got baited into C and took a lot of damage, capping it from TDs operating out of these kind of backfield spots in the south spawn. Most of the action, though, happens around here. Teams looking to get themselves into a brawl situation with a gun advantage. A lot of heavy tanks. The T125 shines around here. Reactive armor, good hull, good options for playing hull down. 5 seconds to go. No T125s on the table. E7 not bringing any 6.2 plus meta tanks from the heavies. It looks like they're relying on WZ113s. No, they're not. They've got a WZ113 and an IS4. Double IS-4. Ooh. A7 red team, Northspawn. Match point to take this series home. And if whoever wins, well, if they win this one, they're going through to face a feast in the grand finals tomorrow. E7, the team squeezing into the top 4 because ICT got disqualified, DQ'd. Red team, slight hit point lead over the blue team. Innately over on Marida, Foch 155 going up into a nice little TD bush position over here. Aerial in the 140 playing a spots up the T22 and Chariot TX. Now it's a double T22 and an STB1. Again, an extra medium on the field for tnmn. That hasn't really been too helpful for them overall, but this map, maybe it will prove different. They brought a grill. Again, Abyss. And now if he was in the top corner, he would have taken that shot, but he's not. He does, however, have the kitty cat camo from Christmas time. And because of that, we're not going to stay on his tank. tnmn, blue team. The double FV215B, Solo Q and Zadku pushing up with the 3 mediums, getting good position and control over the C-cap. The Foch, the 2 TDs, Cinderella in the WZ113 GFT, are in a position to do lots of damage. Mulan will have to be careful in the 113. Nice hull down heavy. B is being capped though. Elsa in the IS-4 should be able to cap this. I don't think 7710 is going to be in a position to expose. Aerial's coming over. Oh, Chariot's caught damage. Chariot, the SDB1, just overexposing. It looks like it was Marida and the Foch to get the shot off. Marida sitting on a 1-shot clip. Will they go for the drum reload? It's always the question. Do you go for the drum? A is now being capped by Olaf. E7 with a solid cap game here. tnmn will be on the back foot. E7 will just have to adopt effective defensive positions. Mulan, really good. Now tnmn, they've left no, TN, DPN, PN in the backfield. Isolated, potentially. And Zadku getting some fire. tnmn are bringing a 4-5 tank push with the grill in the rear. The T22 still sticking on the far side. Mulan might make a play now that they're spotting up the push. Looks like Mulan's going to brawl the T22. That could be an error. The 113 has got really poor traverse numbers. The T22 could outplay Mulan there, but Olaf's coming in for support. That will mean that there's a significant gun disadvantage here. E7 getting out of dodge. Aerial taking some fire. A getting countercapped by tnmn. They pushed in aggressively, but it cost them a lot of HP. No is getting bullied by Mulan. Mulan catching some fire from Abyss. And it's Olaf with the kill shot. Abyss teeing up for another shot. Will be reloaded soon. Potentially can hit Olaf for 572. That's not a bad roll. And tnmn, they've lost a gun. The T22 caught out of position in the open field. E7 though don't have a cap. Elsa's playing hull down, not able to get a reset on B. A and B in the hands of tnmn. They'll slowly bring the cap points back up. We've had 3 minutes of game time played, 4 minutes to go. Elsa will just play a job of spotting. No damage plans for Elsa. Her role is just to provide information for the team. tnmn, tanks in the backfield, insulating A. Mutinade 3500 in the bush, soft cover, looking to spot up this way, make sure that there's no tanks from E7 coming in. E7 have capped C. They don't have enough cap lead to rely on the 1 cap strat. Olaf spotting in. That means that the grill has run away. Yes, the grill Abyss in the backfield. Nice positioning from tnmn. They've got the 3 remaining heavies in the core. 1 medium, 1 flank, 1 medium on the other flank, and the grill in the backfield. It's a pretty logical grid. Olaf's got spotted by Chariot. Chariot TX. E7 now will get the cap points overtaken. Cinderella might be looking for shots, but Chariot's there, hits the box. E7, Aerial is rotating around to join Marida. E7 have to do something. The cap points have been overtaken. It's about 250 to go before tnmn take the series. tnmn are at a gun disadvantage. Hit points slightly in their favor though, which means there's lots of vulnerable tanks on the table for E7. Ooh, Zadku getting double tapped. No, it was Marida. Marida with the shot. The grill misses. Mutinade rotating around to support. Aerial can get a shot in potentially. Yes, for 304. E7 Grill coming in. Aerial catching significant amounts of fire. Zadku with the cross shot. 7710 on fire. 7710 in trouble. 7710 getting wrapped around and denied. That's given E7 some breathing room. Now they have to keep B neutral. Aerial's down. I think tnmn are going to do this. They've got 15, 10 cap points to go. We need a kill from E7. Nope, tnmn swing it round. They stay in the game. From Abyss, looking for a kill shot. Marida down, Chariot TX down. It's over. It doesn't matter what happens now. It is over. tnmn have won. And that is game to tnmn. They are on the brink at the beginning of a comeback run for the ages. E7 on match point. The pressure potentially getting to them. And you can see E7. Better guns, better trading, but they pushed in too late. They waited too long to do that move. If they'd gone in earlier, that could have worked for them. They had a significant gun advantage. They could have pulled that off, but they left it too long. We're going back into Oasis Palms, swapping the spawns. It's still match point for E7. tnmn have to win this one, and they have to win the next one if they want to go through the grand finals. E7, one more victory to close the deal. The amount of psychological pressure on both teams at the moment is unreal. And Baby Cats pointed that out as well in chat. Oof. Looks like Mon No is about to be the Mon meme, losing in a T22 to a 4202, named Cinderella, no less. E7, Aerial in the 140, Cheesy in the back chat 25T, Cinderella back in the WZ113 GFT. I'm not sure that's a good choice. I'm still not sold on the Chinese TD. Elsa, Marida, IS4s, Olaf in the SDB1. It's 3 mobile tanks for E7. That's a normal. That's +1 on what they normally take as a max. Mulan in the FE215B. We're seeing tnmn with a pretty heavy lineup. 3 FE215Bs, an IS4, and 2 T22s. Abyss, the TD main for tnmn in the 268 this time. Abyss seems to be their preferred 268 player. Is it Mon No in the T22? He's got a lot of redemption to do. He is. And Utinade and Mon No, the preferred medium / bat chat drivers for tnmn. E7, red team south spawn, tnmn blue team north spawn. Oh, we're gonna find out soon who's going through the grand final. It could be this game, it could be the next game. It is a best of 9 series. E7, can they deliver the goods? Cheesy. Well, it's the 140 STB combo playing C. They're going to meet double T22s. That's Mon No and Utinade 3500 from tnmn playing up to the C cap. Well, down. C is in the south part of the map. Cheesy will get some spotting information in. Not spotted in return. Spotted up to Marida, Aerial, and Olaf have all been spotted. Olaf, Mulan as well now. Now, that's a bit of a risky play because E7 have just revealed that their Mulan is... Well, he takes a hit from the Abyss. From Abyss. Ready to reset C. He's got a good position here. Getting a second shot into Mulan. Abyss now rotating out. Feeling vulnerable. Mulan in trouble. Mon No playing a good game. But here comes the cavalry. Aerial and Olaf. Mon No could be in trouble. tnmn with 2 caps on the board. Aerial and Mulan in trouble. Mon No shut down by Cinderella. Cinderella now having to pull forwards. tnmn are pushing out of the city. It's going to be a game of death and destruction. Cinderella looking for 7710. It doesn't connect. tnmn a gun down but leading by hit points quite significantly. Utinade 3500 in trouble. Olaf will get one in. No, still on a reload. Zadku in 7710 coming in. Aerial in the 140 was always low. Utinade goes down to Cinderella. That's a second kill on the board for Utinella. Enjoy solo queue. And Abyss now teeing up for hits into Olaf. Olaf bounces one. Can he bounce another? No, he can't. Abyss looking for a kill shot. Will hit Elsa for big damage numbers. No, it's 746 into Olaf. Enjoy solo queue, taking down Olaf. But Abyss is down. The 268, the damage dealer. That's a big play for E7. It's a gun advantage and a slight hit point advantage in the favor of E7. E7 have tnmn wrapped up here in the middle. Elsa and Zadku down. 4 on 3. E7 could be taking this one home. They've got such a good lead. The cap points, though, are in the favor of tnmn. tnmn committing too many resources to the ditch. Cinderella with a little bit of a ram. Cinderella to lock in her 3rd kill. She is going to the ball, and she is taking the dress that she wants. 3 kills, going for a top gun here. Marida gets a hit in. Cheesy now with one more shot in the chamber. Tees up 77-10. Cinderella with a top gun. And last tank standing is Chariot. Chariot. There's nothing he can do. And will it be Cinderella with a 5th kill? It's Cheesy. And E7 are they... Oh my goodness me. E7 take it home. They stop it going to a tiebreaker. Oh wow. E7 playing aggressively over C. Let's just have a look at that. E7. Well... E7 pushing aggressively over C from Abyss, and the 268 did a really good job. A really good job of farming Mulan in the FV2 on 5B here. That forced that heavy tank to play a little bit more passively. The 140 SGB combo pushed in aggressively with the support of Cinderella shutting down the first T22. Got a solid gun advantage. tnmn capping A and B gave E7 the confidence that they would have a significant advantage and a gun advantage pushing in here. They controlled this corner, mopped up. tnmn then pushed in, trying to meet them head on in a pincer. tnmn committing too many tanks to this ditch. The ditch, I think it's got some pretty weird terrain resistance numbers. Cinderella able to do mad things, and if we have a look, Cinderella top gun 3,257 damage inflicted. And actually, all of E7 having a pretty good game. The T22s, Mon no, and Utinate 3,500, not even putting up 1,000 damage between them, really failing to deliver in the meta collectible tank. And I think people are now we're learning how to deal with the T22. People are getting savvy to its armor profile, to the situations that can and can't work in. E7 exploiting that, killing those damage dealing tanks first, and actually Abyss went down pretty quickly as well in that round, which is good. You can see how much damage he did, and I think he was like the 3rd tank to go. E7 with great target priority, the 113 GFT being used effectively. I don't know if that's just because it's a great tank or because the position that Cinderella found themselves in was really agreeable. But E7 coming out of that one on top. Oh, superb gameplay by E7. Absolutely fantastic. Oh. Feaster here. Blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne. Alright, well I'm going to play a game because I need to get some more credits. And then I can buy some. We've got ammo. Right, I'm going to play a game and then I'm going to show a replay. Just because I'm here. I know it's not a crate stream, so I don't feel so obliged. I don't feel obliged to keep it going. Crates are on AmmoNet stream. Right, we've got the boosters on. Let's jump in. Whoa. Type in the live chat. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about E7, a team that previously wasn't going to make the top 4, squeezing in because ICT got DQ'd, and now they're going to face Feast in the grand finals? For me, that's some crazy stuff. So it's me, Rolling Swarm. A little bit knackered. T-34-3, this is a bad call. We should be going to A. This is a bad move. This is a really bad move. If the RU-251 pushes over that hill, we're in trouble. Nope. Said, hold position. Where's my hold position? F2. No, no, no. Where's hold? 2. Back. Back, RU-251. Oh, good man, Mr. Adkick. Haha! In your face, 420 blazing. We're spotted. Come on then. Okay, we've got the IS. Ooh, cheeky. Got the accuracy of a... I don't know what. No, I need to go this way. Please don't block me. Please stop blocking me. Okay, we've got the IS-7. We did a good job. We earned this corner. We forced the ISU down. Now we've got to... Oh god. No, Spick, don't shoot me! Oh god. And that is how we brawl, baby. We didn't even cap D. Come on. Oh. Couldn't be easy, could it? Could never be easy. Yay. We won! We survived! I have no idea. Good job, mate. Good job. Oh, big damage numbers for you too. Good job as well. Mr. ADIK. Pretty good. 52%, almost 53% after 4.2k. 54 after 4k. Solid game. Let's get our rewards. Yay, credits. Royal Tiger 704, 704th, 45 subs at the moment. Looking to get it to 100. If you feel like doing a Blitz YouTuber, Royal Tiger a favor, go over there, check out his account. So yeah, shout out to you, Royal Tiger 704. I hope you get those subs, and thank you for enjoying the streams. Metalhead, will I be live today? Yes, I will be, and you will be. Yes, LOL. Yes, and yes. Okay. So yes. Grand final of Asia will be Feast versus E7. That will be at the same time tomorrow, so 1 PM Central European Summer Time. And that will be a best of 9 between Feast and E7. And E7 looking pretty fierce after dispatching tnmn. Bearing in mind, of course, that basically bearing in mind that Feast beat tnmn 5-4 in the upper bracket semi-finals. We've just seen E7 beat the tnmn team 5-3. It could be a close run thing. Feast versus E7. I think those clans are pretty close friends actually as well. Both being like English speaking clans. Brother on brother action will be very, very tough. Certainly it could go either way. Feast have looked dominant throughout so far, winning the ascents, winning the group stages. Actually, that's a good question. What was the score the last time these teams met? tnmn out. Well, Lowe 4th place. tnmn out 3rd place. E7 and Feast, your grand finalists. E7. Feast beat E7 4-1 in the first match of the top 4, the upper bracket semi-finals, best of 7. And then in the group stage, Feast beat E7 4-2 in Tour 7. E7 could have the ultimate comeback and reply to Feast, though. A win in the grand final would completely nullify those results. You're looking at it. Could be E7, Ariel, Rapunzel, Elsa, Olaf, Marida, Emerald, Mulan, Cheesy, and Cinderella, and Mr. Insane, just cause. Or will it be Feast, Maddox, 1K24, First XBM, WW, Pixel Rage, G9, F Silver, Sleeping Lion, Sugu and Mugu, CX, Alpha Omega II. One of these two teams will be your Asia server representative at the offline finals in Minsk. I feel like playing a second game, and since I'm here, you don't have to keep watching at this point. I'm just, I'm on my Asia account, want to get some more credits, try and actually get some equipment for my these boys. So one more should mean plenty good stuff for me. So let's go in. A kid from Africa asked, will the Chinese have their own team as well? They do. They played a best of 11 grand final between Top and What? And Top won. I think it was 6-4 in the end. So yeah, we know China already have their Twister representative. I think it's Top. Don't know what that stands for. Top team on China.
Oh, let's go.
My voice is going to be ruined at the end of this week. What do we hear? Do we recognize anyone? We don't. Mainly because we don't play a lot in Asia. We've still got 200 ping. We're still on PC controls. And it is the middle of the day. So we don't really know. We don't really know. How good the world is. Or how good the enemy team is here. How good our team is. We will try and, however, not... Oh. Well, that was poor. God, this thing's got the reload of a... I don't know, something that reloads really slowly. Go on, come on. Don't you dare. We've lost our Chibi. Ah, they've got behind us. You have picked the wrong player to tango with. No one in support. I am the rear guard. Excellent. We got the Tiger 2. This is exactly what I wanted to be doing. Bruh, are you sure this is the move you want to make? Because let me assure you, this will only go badly for you. Like so. You've really got to... Maybe people don't know me on HV yet, but like, pushing me is such a bad idea. I am super unique. I'll give you that. I have 200 ping and I'm on PC controls, but I'm a pretty good player. You know? I really... And the audacity of someone in a T49 pushing a T34-3, I mean, really. Really. And okay, I'm not playing the best. I'm having a pretty good game. We've done some damage. We've held a flank. I think... Is this guy AFK? I sense a potential AFK player. Certainly we did hold quite effectively. I've been spotted. Now... Come on then. Mano el mano. Are you stuck? Are you having a brain meltdown? Come on then, you bum. Nope. Yes. Haha. My kill. Mine. You can't have him. That's a good game. Second class? Are you kidding me? IS3 Defender. Good game. I mean... Oh, my military honor has increased. Yay. Who else played well? I mean... This dude. Give him a team player. Pretty high XP. This dude. Definitely carried the game. Solid. Absolutely solid. So that's a good game to end on. I'm happy with that. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. I have had an absolutely fantastic stream. Apologies for the mic issues early on. That was a bit sucky. Entirely my fault, my end. But thank you as always for those of you in chat who gave me the heads up. It's greatly appreciated. Unless you tell me I can't fix it. But it was really good. It's been great to see E7 dispatch Lowe and then tnmn. They join Feast in the grand finals. I'll be back on Asia tomorrow. Streaming. My stream will be the crate stream on Asia tomorrow. But later on this evening, I'm going to be casting the EU, basically these matches for the EU. That will be on the official World of Tanks Blitz YouTube channel, not my channel. And that one will be the crate stream. And I'll also be doing North America, the second day of the top 4 tonight as well. But Ammonet's North America stream today will be the crated one. And then tomorrow, my Asia and North America streams are crated. And the EU one tomorrow, the grand finals basically, will be the grand finals, Asia, North America crates on my stream. And the grand finals crates on the official World of Tanks Blitz YouTube. But the stream's on the official one on my stream, but on their channel. Anyway, I'm looking forward to it. That's 1 down, 5 more to go, and then we'll know the server representatives for all 4 mainstream servers, and then we'll have the wildcard tournament later on. But anyways, I gotta go. It's been awesome streaming for you all. Thank you for making the live chat so fun and enjoyable. I'm looking forward to seeing you in about 5 hours for EU. Bye for now.